Okay, friends, welcome you all for day one of Element Consciousness. And we have with us here Master Neelima. She's a master from Germany, and today she will guide us into this water element. And Neelima, please go ahead and
Yes.
share. And friends, before Neelima starts, I would like to announce that after we finish the guided meditation by Master Neelima, we will be having a book reading session, which we have been doing from past 15 days. So if that interests you, and it's in the middle, but if it is like you want to stay, you can stay. Otherwise, you can go ahead with your work. Thank you, friends. Yes, Master Neelima, go ahead.
Thank you, Madhu. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, friends, we shall start with our water guided meditation. So, before we sit in meditation, I request every one of you to have some glass of water with you and please hold it in your hands. The thing is, like, water is having a memory. And when we all do collectively, again, it's becoming a group consciousness. So let us all experiment together and let us all go ahead together with the collective results. Please hold the glass for 5 minutes and let us put all the positive emotions. And if you have some crystals, you can also place crystals in that water, and that water gets charged, or you can even put under pyramid after 5 minutes. So it's up to you. And just only look at the water and get connected with it deeply. If you have anything to heal in your body, any kind of thing, just leave a positive message to the water. And let us be thankful that we are having this water with us now. This meditation reminds of our true nature and of what we truly are. So, when you get connected to the water, you get also connected to the infinite source of energies. Any kind of positive message, let's leave and let's all stay in this group. You can also just close your eyes and let us get connected to this water. If you want to heal your emotions, any kind of thing, just leave a positive intention now. And I'll play a music. Still hold the water, don't leave it. If you don't have a glass of water, just imagine that you're holding a glass with a full of water. And in meditation, this is a symbol for the infinite flow that moves through our blockages and unlocks our inner peace. And it has a tremendous healing properties. And water can also enhance our meditation power even more. And along with the group, it's even more powerful. I think you all left the positive intentions to the water. Now you can put the glass beside and slowly clasp your hands and let us sit in our regular meditation posture. Sit in a comfortable position, clasp your hands and cross your legs. Close your eyes and go deep within. I will start counting and let us go to deeper and deeper levels. When I start counting, take some deep breath for each and every count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And from now, let's just concentrate on our normal and natural breath. Just the normal and tender breath. We are filled with 70% of water. So, when we are with this water element, we feel we are at home and we feel like ourselves. This element also enhances our memory and improves our quality of sleep. and also helps to balance our mood swings. If water talks to you, just take that nice message. Let us go deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. When you're connected with water, you will automatically feel a deep connection with all the forms of life in this universe. And your light is becoming more and more brighter. Let ourselves filled with gratitude, which is a profound appreciation for our life. And let us be at peace. Let us be totally in this moment. Now, 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 now. Krishna said that he is the taste of water, the light of the sun and moon. So we are also entering into Krishna's consciousness by connecting to our water element as well. We continue even deeper, entering the golden light, and this golden light envelops us like a cloud of golden dust. Every organ, every particle of our being shine and radiate light form. Let us all utilize this 9 days meditation to get connected to our universal elements. Let us connect deeply and let us be a water element. Let us all collectively tell an affirmation to the water that thank you, water, for hydrating my body and keeping me alive. Water is life, and I am so thankful to have easy access to you. I love water. I love water. I love water. I enjoy drinking water. So, friends, let us hold that glass of water into our palms. If you wish to open your eyes, put your hands on your eyes and take that water in your palms. Or if you are comfortable holding by closing your eyes, just hold the glass and drink that water slowly. Let us be thankful to each and every sip we consume. Just hold it into your palms. Drink, drink slowly. Let us drink for 5 minutes, slowly, sip by sip. No other thoughts. Just be happy that we are having the water. And let us all get healed with this divine water that we are intaking. Take it slow, friends. Take it very slowly. Let us be grateful for this. In case if you do not have water, at least visualize yourself that you are drinking the divine water now. In case if you complete drinking, let's just observe the process that is happening in our body. Let us be in silence for 2 minutes. Just observe the process within us. Slowly, slowly, slowly come back and put your hands on your eyes. Slowly remove your hands and open your eyes. Just be grateful for everything that you had now. And friends, if you get comfortable and if anyone wants to share your experience, please unmute yourself and please go ahead.
Hello, Neelima.
Hi, hi, Zahir.
Amazing meditation. I didn't participate from the beginning, but that water programming meditation was just healing and amazing. I really needed it in the time being, so it came in the right time, like you always do, Nelima.
Thank you.
So thank you so much.
Everyone's energy is really
It's really
useful for
felt,
this healing,
and thank you
Zahir.
for choosing. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Hi,
Bye bye.
Neelima. This is Bala.
Hi, hi, Balagaru. Hi.
Um, I joined a little bit late, but I heard you're saying it reminded me of the sloka Rasoham Apsukaunteya Prabhasmi Sesisoryayo. The taste in water is me, the Krishna
Yes,
consciousness, and
yes,
the light in sun and moon is me. The
yes.
wonderful, wonderful quote. Thanks a lot. And water meditation, thoroughly I enjoyed. Thanks a lot.
Thank
How we ignore, when we drink water, how important the water is. You very well, you demonstrated. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, friends, before someone share the experience, there is also an announcement. So please be on online, and yeah, we listen to all the experiences and we get to this announcement. Yes, friends, anyone?
Hi Neelima, Lakshmi here.
Hi, hi, Lakshmi.
Yeah, hi. Thank you so much. It was very nice. Never we get like often in daily routine, we'll never spend so much of time in drinking a glass of water. And this glass of water after meditation, it really tasted so sweet. I was really enjoying each and every sip of water. And thank you so much. I was feeling like each and every sip I'm taking, it's entering in my different parts of the body.
Wow.
It was wonderful, actually. Yes.
Wow,
Thank you
that's
so much.
the real importance of having this 9 days connecting to all the elements. I'm glad that you really enjoyed.
Yes, yes, true.
Yes,
And
yes.
yeah, like importance of water we all know, but due to the busy schedule of ours, we forget actually to say gratitude or to really enjoy the nine elements. But
Hmm.
today I really thoroughly enjoyed it after this meditation. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you, Lakshmi ji. Thank you.
Hi
Hi,
Neelima, Swapna here.
hi, Swapna. Hi, Swapna.
Beautiful meditation, Neelima. Actually, I think I went into trance somewhere. But actually, initially, when I was holding that glass of water,
Hmm.
every day I do the affirmation with the bottle of water in front of me first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
But today, somehow, the way I connected was very different. Uh, I don't know what's the magic, but I connected in such a beautiful way. And I put it under a pyramid, and then I sat in meditation, and I could clearly, like, your guiding was so good. And somewhere in between, I went into some trance. I didn't hear much what you were saying, But at one point of time, I somehow felt I need to sit under the water. So it was like I don't know if I was visualizing it or not, but I think as if I was guiding myself
Yes.
to sit under the water, like it's a ocean or sea or something. And
Wonderful.
then I was surrounded by water,
Mm-hmm.
and I was trying to connect to the consciousness. And I was thinking, even in that state, I was thinking, am I imagining? But that voice was constantly guiding me. And then at one point, there was a beautiful, like, like the whirlpool sort of a thing above me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and it was saying, I mean, I think it was the energy. I
Yes.
don't know what it was, but yeah. And then after that, I went into the trance state, and as Lakshmi said, after coming back and then holding that glass of water and drinking,
Mm-hmm.
every sip I could clearly feel. And it is so important, that sometimes we do this guided meditation, especially when you were saying it is going to all parts of your body and healing. It was so much needed actually. So I felt so good, and every sip I enjoyed. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And that's the beauty of doing together as well, Swapnaji. I think this is rarely we do these kind of things, and when we do together in this group, we get even more connected, and our energies, everything will become more immense. So that's
Yeah,
the real essence, I feel. And yeah, I'm very happy to hear. Very, very happy. Yeah.
beautiful meditation. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Swapnaji, for sharing such a beautiful message. Thank you. Yes, anyone, friends? Hi, Madhu.
Hi, Neelima. Wow, wow. I have no words to tell, Neelima. It's so, so beautiful. And each word you have said, wow, it's so nice. It is really, I could really connect to the water so easily. And at one point of time, I felt as I was in Egypt, and I was in my favorite space. It's called
Mm,
Dahab. It's the place where there is Red Sea. So
okay.
I was there on a rock, and my feet was on the beach. There is a rock. I mean, little inside the sea. There is this rock. So I was just sitting on that rock, putting my feet under the water,
Mm,
and it was so good. And when Swapna was sharing her experience about she was inside the water, I would like to tell also a dream which I had just yesterday night, and I really wanted to share it today because we are speaking about the water element.
yes,
The
Madhu.
dream was like I was inside the water, and I could see above, and I was not wet, and I could see a heap of sand, and there are so many shells in that sand, and they're beautiful. I've never seen such kind of shells. It's gold in color, and one has a sacred geometry on it, and I have collected four shells, and when after I finished collecting it, I found this one beautiful lady. I mean, like, this lady is so beautiful. I mean, she's from other dimensions, like
Mm,
her eyes are gold in color, and she was speaking something to me, but I could not understand anything what she was speaking, and I could only connect to her eyes, as if she was passing some message. And then she asked me at the end, she asked me, can you bring me two plates of food? I don't know what she meant by that. And it was very, very, very powerful. It was very powerful. And when we spoke in the evening, and you were speaking about let's do this 9 days sessions. So after you guiding this water session, Nilima, I must tell you that I really, really enjoyed, and it's all synchronized. It all synchronized.
yes.
Thank you so much, Nilima.
Goosebumps, Madhu, from for your experience. I think I feel that our planet Earth is healing, and let every human everywhere in the world, everyone, the water should go easily to them. So
That's true.
yes,
That's true. And what you said is very true, that we have to appreciate the things which are Like we take many things for granted in our life, like because we get everything easily. But we have to really express our gratitude to water and all the food and everything. For simple, simple things, we have to express our gratitude. And today
Yes.
we have learned it from you, Nilima. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Madhu, for immediately, accepting this proposal and that we all collectively are doing. So, friends, this is all our collective effort. This is all our collective experiment that we are doing together. So, it's an effort of everyone. Everyone's energy is much more important, friends, for this. Yeah.
Neelima, I have a question.
Yes,
So,
yes.
can you share this guidance that you've given today, like in the group? It'll really help, like everyday morning,
I mean,
to.
guidance, it just came naturally and I spoke
Wow,
it out.
that's amazing. I just loved it. And also, I have a question. So, normally we do energize water under pyramids and all that, right? So, like, can we put affirmations and put the water under pyramid overnight and then drink it in the morning?
Yes, yes.
Or do we need to make affirmations before we drink?
I mean, you can actually write affirmations and you can stick it on the bottle or even to any pot or anything and you can leave overnight. It really works.
No, cool. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Balagaru. Thank you so much for all. Yes, yes, Ushaji.
Yeah, I was waiting so that I could get a chance.
Yeah.
Thank
Yes.
you so much, Nilima, for the wonderful guidance. I don't know, I kind of have an experience, or what I felt was, you remember, I don't know if everybody had this experience. M- Um, we used to drink as kids the pot water during
Yes.
summer specifically, and
Yeah.
I had the pleasure of drinking it while I was meditating at Madhu's place. Madhu have a clay pot,
Yeah.
so I think I probably was longing for it or whatsoever. Today I could get that feeling when I was drinking the water. It was normal room temperature, but
Mm-hmm.
it was having that mittika effect. Like,
Yes.
it was so good. Thank you so much for bringing this longness.
Wow. Wow. So
Thank
beautiful,
you so much.
Usha. So
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
See, that pot has two earth elements. I mean, two elements of, yeah, it has earth and
But
also water together. So it has little more energy and more energy than the plain water.
yes, Ushaji, you are connecting even more. Yes, thank you, Devasmita. Yes, anyone, friends?
Hi Neelima, this is Sureka.
Hi, Sureka. Yes.
Yeah, it was amazing. I was on YouTube. Actually, I do connect on YouTube than Zoom because with my, dog and kids schedules, I don't want to keep coming and going. So I try to do like whatever I can on YouTube so that I don't disturb you all.
Oh,
But
yeah.
today it was amazing. Like I wanted to just share whatever happened. Uh, that's why I came back to Zoom so that I can talk to you. So I was, I did everything, the glass of water, and then I sat on my chair. I know I have to step out and my dog will disturb me. I know that. So I thought, how much ever I can do, I'll do it. So and I love the music, the one you played. It was amazing. And I started hearing another instrument playing on the behind. So I was thinking, wow, this music is so amazing. I hear another instrument and the water sound. And I take off my headset and I hear it's my daughter playing her oboe, her instrument. So it was so sweet. Oh my God. Her instrument and your water, both of them in the meditation. I was just loving it so much. And then all of a sudden, I hear, like last 2 days, I hear a bird. It's like something on my backyard window. Something keeps on knocking on the window.
Mm.
Yesterday also I was like, I was in a meditation or something I was doing in the house. I hear that sound for 5-10 minutes. I was thinking maybe some insect or something knocking. And today it started again in your, like just few minutes back in the meditation. It was so continuous, like for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And my dog started barking so much because even in a simple like sound, like she gets so annoyed and she started barking and I have to calm her down. So I have to come out from my meditation, and I went there and I recorded. It was a small, cute bird which
Huh?
is knocking every day on my. I think last 2 days I've been watching, but I didn't go. And today I felt like, because I have to go to keep my dog quiet. So I went and peeked in and I recorded. It was such a beautiful bird knocking on the window. All this happened with the meditation.
It's because of your beautiful dog. You have to also convey thanks to your pet.
Yeah, so I was like, wow, this music and the dog and the bird, everybody, like, all of them. But I have to come out of my, I have to open my eyes. So that's another thing. Probably I will go back and redo this meditation again. It
Yes.
was beautiful.
Thank you, thank you. But still, Sureka ji, the thing is, like, I'm super happy that you enjoyed this kind of experience. But if your dog is barking or anything, I mean, I'm also having like two pets. I just leave them. I just leave them like they are. And when we are surrounded completely with full of meditation energies, they themselves understand and they themselves give us that space. We just only need to release our intentions, and they will also correspond to us.
Okay. Yeah, actually, it was
Try
barking
once.
because that bird was knocking on the
Knocking.
window.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it was saying that there is some, intruder or something, like somebody is doing something. So it
Hmm.
was trying to, show it
Yes,
off, like,
yes.
we don't do anything here. And since my kids are in online school and my husband in the meeting, so I have to make her
Of
quiet
course,
so
of
it's not
course,
too
of course.
noisy in the house.
Yeah, yeah,
So I have to come out of the meditation.
of
So I
course.
thought I'll just share that. It was beautiful.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
Rekaji. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even that
I have
5 minutes or 10 minutes we sit in meditation, it will really create wonders. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was telling my daughter, oh my God, that, yeah, I mean, she hardly plays. I mean, very, like, or I'm like busy not paying attention. Today I paid attention for her music and your music. It was so sweet. So I told her to record and give it to me.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Rekaji.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Nilima.
Yes.
Oh, one thing I forgot to ask one question. So I think I heard or I saw some session. The water in a glass is better, or I mean, here, right? We have like a glass, not glass, like a stainless steel water bottles too. Is that fine too? Can we do affirmations on those kind of? Does it? I mean, my question is on the material of where we hold water. Does
Yeah,
it
I mean,
matter?
if it is not plastic, then everything is fine.
Okay,
And I
stainless steel
believe
is
Ram
fine.
will, yes, yes. And I believe Ram will say even more better than me. Ram, can you please answer to this question?
Yeah. So you were asking, I had one earphone of Zoom call and another earphone with my office call. So sorry for that. Sureka ji, you were mentioning if water can be stored better in glass or what could be the medium,
Yeah.
right?
So yes, I mean, when we are energizing the water, does it have to be in a glass
Yeah.
jug or something, or it
Yeah.
can be in a stainless steel? Yeah.
Yeah. So the best is copper. If you have a copper glass,
Okay.
that's the best conductor of energies, electromagnetic radiations also, so which is, let's say, energies. So
Hmm.
that could be the best way, or else you can have a glass is also basically silica, it's also crystal. Yeah. So glass
Okay.
is the next best one. uh, the least let's say least nice one is plastic. So avoid
Okay.
plastic even when you are purchasing outside. It is better, or you're traveling outside, try to avoid using plastic bottles for this reason. Maybe it is better to
Okay.
have a glass bottle, fill it and take it, than to
Hmm.
purchase this plastic bottle. Yeah, plastic is very not nice,
Yeah, yeah.
looks
We
less
we don't
like.
have plastic, but the water bottles, Ram. I mean, here the water bottles are all kind of different metals, right? Like maybe stainless steel. Most of them are stainless steel. The ones we carry with us.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
so
Yes.
those are not glass. So I'm trying to find a
Yeah.
glass water bottle too, but I can't find it.
Yeah, but now in Amazon you can find copper bottles. So you can still carry a metallic one, but then you can even get on Amazon the copper bottle.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
and if you want to purchase on Amazon, even much better ones is you have the glass bottles at the bottom. You have a separate compartment where you can put crystals. So the water is not in contact with the crystals. It has a small, cap, steel cap bottom, and you can put all the crystals you want. So it is even much more powerful. So even those bottles are available. I think we can share them in the WhatsApp
If you
group.
have the link.
These details. Yeah.
Sure. Any crystals we can put in the water?
Anything that you not in the water. Yeah, they are not directly in contact with the water. So you have to be conscious about that because some crystals react with water. So you do not need to be in touch with get in contact these crystals to water. So these bottles, they have a separate compartment at the bottom, which is separate to that of the water part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ram. Thank you so much.
I think Neelima, you have that, right?
Yes. I mean, let me show friends. Just 1 second. Give me a minute. I'll bring.
Or you can share it in our Beam WhatsApp group.
Yes. I mean, let me just show. I hope you all can see me. Of course, my light is very less. So this is the bottle that I had. And with this, I can connect this one where I can place my crystals and I can just put it to the cap. And this is the water bottle which I had. So this is a glass water bottle and you can have it like this. Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice. Yeah. Thanks, Neelima.
And whatever affirmations are there, I just write an affirmation on the glass. I mean, now it was not there because I was experimenting in another way around, but where I kept all the crystal quartz. I mean, I used quartz crystal for this one. So.
Okay.
Yes.
And we can write more than one affirmation?
Yes. Any kind of right.
I always used to think like, okay, how many affirmations we can do on the water bottle? Just one.
All of them you can write, all of them. I think Madhu can show the bottle we are using. Okay, ours, we have crystals in our bottle directly in contact with water. So they're not reacting crystals. And we also have affirmations written on the bottle. So you can write as many as possible, no any issue.
Oh, that's very good information, Ram. I always used to think like how many we can write. Okay, thank you.
Ram, so if we put crystals, we need to clean them every day, right? That's what I heard. Someone was saying that.
You need to clean the crystals. You're not.
Your voice is breaking.
These crystals in contact. You need to recharge your crystals. Yes. So is it better? Is it better now?
Yes.
Now it's better. Can you please repeat, Ram?
Yes. So you need to cleanse your crystals. So, or let's say recharge your crystals. This can happen in many ways. We can use nature for this. One is on the full moon nights, you can place your crystals outside in the
I do that.
light. Yeah. So they get cleansed. Or you can even do, let's say, if you have this intention of cleansing and hold them and meditate, they also get cleansed. Or you can put them in salt. Salt is also cleansing. So that also cleanses your crystals. So you can do it many ways. You can even sit at the plants, and even then it gets cleansed.
The reason I'm asking is the other day in one of the inner journey session, they were mentioning that the crystals need to be cleaned every day. I mean, I don't know what crystals they were talking about, but they were saying like anything we hold in meditation, basically the crystal pyramids and all we hold in meditation. So does it hold true even for these crystals? Like every day, do we need to wash them under salt water?
No.
If once in full moon, if you put them.
From my experience, not required, but maybe you can experiment on that. If you can connect to your crystal and try it. Sometimes you intuitively feel guided. So That is the best way, because your crystals are also communicating. I generally do it every full moon. We place them at the moonlight, and that is
Yes,
enough.
yes. Yeah, I do
So
that, Ram. I do that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But anyways, your crystals are not stones; they are beings. So they also communicate. So if you're open to receive the messages, you will automatically hear that. You will automatically
Yes.
feel that message.
Yeah. We also
Beautiful.
have a
Any particular
session
in
to
any
connect.
particular crystals we need to add? Like any particular, does it depend on the person or it's we can use anything?
Now, anything that you see and you like is the crystal that is your calling. That's how I can say.
Okay,
That's the
cool.
best way to. So don't go by what people say is best for them. So the moment you see a crystal and you say, "Wow, this crystal, I like it. I really feel like for this crystal," then that is the crystal that you need.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt you, Nilma.
No, no, no. We also have the crystal session in our one of the 9 days. So we will also charge our crystals as well, and we'll speak more on crystals on that day as well.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yes, yes. So, friends, tomorrow also we get connected again to the water element. So, tomorrow the prerequisite is will not drink water. Rather, if you have any tub or a bucket or anything, let's fill that tub or bucket with full of water and let us soak our legs in water. So, tomorrow we get connected in that way. And yes, we will all again connect with water element tomorrow and let us all do it together. If you don't have any tub or anything, just visualize yourself. That's it. That's the best form. Yes, Madhu. So we are done with this element today. So please carry ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nilima, and wonderful sharings. And I was really, really enjoying. And thank you. Thank you once again. And for the ones who asked affirmations about affirmations, what I do is on my water bottle, I paint on my water bottle. So painting is again you're putting your energy to that on the water bottle. I use glass. I paint on my glass bottles, and then I put water in it so that I could when I did last time the water bottle painting, I could see that all the bubbles in in the water were just around the drawing, around the painting which I did, and it was really good, as if the energy of the painting is getting into the water. So, and when I painted, I released an intention of love and health and everything. So that's what he's has got into the water, and you could really feel the difference. So I recommend anybody who are into painting, they can also paint their water bottle. They can use acrylic paints and paint on the water bottle. Yeah. So with this, friends, thank you once again. We thank once again Master Neelima for sharing her wonderful wisdom, and really enjoyed it thoroughly. And now let us go back to the times of Catherine. What happened to Catherine?
But Madhu, before you starting, I really have to thank you for immediately accepting and starting these sessions together. So thank you for everyone.
This is what we have learned from Patrici Neelima, say always yes to everything. So
Yes,
never say no, say
this is
yes.
what I learned from you as Madhu.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
yes,
so
thank
much,
you.
Neelima.
Yes.
Yeah. So friends, I want you all again to close your eyes. So in each chapter of Many Lives, Many Masters, friends, we have a lot of learnings to take. There's so much of lessons to learn from this book as well. There are some points where we might connect and some points where we might not connect, but take only good from this from any book. Take only good and leave the rest, friends. So just close your eyes. Several nights later, I was jolted awake from a deep sleep. Instantly alert, I had a vision of Catherine's face, several times larger than life size. She looked upset, as if she needed my help. I looked over at the clock. It was 3:36 a.m. There had been no outside noises to awaken me. Carol was sleeping peacefully beside me. I dismissed the incident and fell back to sleep. At about 3:30 that same morning, Catherine had awakened in a panic from a nightmare. She was sweating and her heart was racing. She decided to meditate to relax, visualizing my hypnotizing her in the office. She pictured my face, heard my voice, and gradually fell back to sleep. Catherine was becoming increasingly psychic, and apparently so was I. I could hear my old psychiatry professor talking about transference and counter-transference reactions in therapeutic relationships. Transference is the patient's projection of feelings, thoughts, and wishes onto the therapist, who represents someone from the patient's past. Counter-transference is the reverse, the therapist's unconscious emotional reactions to the patient. But this 3:30 a.m. communication was neither. This was a telepathic bond along a wavelength outside the normal channels. Somehow the hypnosis was opening up this channel, or was it the audience? A diverse group of spirits, masters, and guardians, and others that was responsible for the new wavelength. I was beyond the point of surprise. In the next session, Catherine quickly reached a deep hypnotic level. She was instantly alarmed. I see a big cloud. It scared me. It was there. She was breathing rapidly. Is it still there? I don't know. It came and went quickly. Something up high on the mountain. She remained alarmed, continuing to breathe heavily. I was afraid she was seeing a bomb. Could she look into the future? Can you see the mountain? Is it like a bomb? I don't know. Why did it scare you? It was very sudden. It was just there. It's very smoky, very smoky. It's big. It's off at a distance. Oh, you're safe. Can you get closer to it? I don't want to get closer, she answered sharply. It was rare for her to be so resistant. Why are you so afraid of it? I asked again. I think it's some chemicals or something. It's hard to breathe when you are around it. She was breathing laboriously. Is it like a gas? Is it coming from the mountain itself? Like a volcano? I think so. It's like a big mushroom. That's what it looks like, a white one, but not a bomb. It's not an atomic bomb or anything like that. She paused and then continued. It's a some type of volcano or something, I think. It's very scary. It's hard to breathe. There is dust in the air. I don't want to be there. Slowly, her breathing returned to be the usual deep and even respirations of the hypnotic state. She had left the frightening scene. Is it easier to breathe now? Yes. Good. What are you seeing now? Nothing. I see a necklace. A necklace on somebody's neck. It's blue, it's silver, and has a blue stone hanging off it. And then littler stones underneath that. Is there anything on the blue stone? No, it's see through. You can see through it. The lady has black hair and a blue hat on with a big feather, and the dress is velvet. Do you know the lady? No. Are you there or are you the lady? I don't know. But you see her. Yes, I'm not the lady. How old is she? In her 40s, but she looks older than what she is. Is she doing anything? No, she's just standing next to the table. There is a perfume bottle on the table. It's white with green flowers on it. There is a brush and a comb with silver handles. I was impressed with her eye for detail. It is her room, or is it in a store? It's her room. There is a bed in it with four posts on it. It's a brown bed. There is a picture on the table. A picture? Yes, There are no pictures in the room. There are funny, dark curtains. Is anybody else around? No. What relationship does this lady have to you? I serve her. Once again, she was a servant. Have you been with her long? No, a few months. Do you like that necklace? Yes, she's very elegant. Have you ever worn the necklace? No. Her short answers required my active steering in order to obtain basic information. She reminded me of my pre teenage son. How old are you now? Maybe 13, 14, ab- about the same age. Why have you left your family? I inquired. I haven't left them, she corrected me. I just work there. I see. You go home to your family after that? Yes. Her answers left little room for exploration. Do they live nearby? Close enough. We are very poor. It is necessary for us to work, to serve. Do you know the lady's name? Belinda. Does she treat you well? Yes. Good. Do you work hard? It's not very tiring. Interviewing teenagers was never easy, even in past lifetimes. It was fortunate that I was well practiced. Good. Are you still seeing her now? No. Where are you now? In another room, there is a table with a black covering on it and fringe around the bottom. It smells of many herbs, heavy perfume. Does this all belong to your mistress? Does she use a lot of perfume? No. This is another room. I'm in another room. Whose room is this? It belongs to some dark lady. Dark how? Can you see her? She has many coverings on her head, Catherine whispered. Many shawls. She is old and wrinkled. What is your relationship to her? I have just gone to see her. For what? So she may do the cards. Intuitively, I knew that she had gone to a fortune teller, one who probably read tarot cards. It was an ironic twist. Here, Catherine and I were involved in an incredible psychic adventure spanning lifetimes and dimensions beyond even that, and yet, perhaps 200 years earlier, she had visited a psychic to find out about her future. I knew that Catherine had never visited a psychic in her present life, and she had no knowledge whatsoever about tarot cards or fortune telling. These things frightened her. Does she read fortunes? I asked. She sees things. Do you have a question for her? What do you want to see? What do you want to know? About some man that I might marry. What does she say when she does the cards? The card with some kind of poles on it, poles and flowers, but poles, spears, or some kind of line. There is another card with a chalice on it, a cup. I see a card with a man or boy carrying a shield. She says, I will marry, but I will not marry this man. I see nothing else. Do you see the lady? I see some coins. Are you still with her, or is this a different place? I am with her. What do the coins look like? They are gold. The edges are not smooth, they are squared. There is a crown on one side. See if there is a year imprinted on the coins, something that you can read in lettering. Some foreign numbers, she replied. X and I's. Do you know what year that is? 17 something. I don't know when. She was silent again. Why is this fortune teller important to you? I don't know. Is a fortune come true? But she's gone, Catherine whispered. It's gone. I don't know. Do you see anything now? No. No? I was surprised. Where was she? Do you know your name in this lifetime? I asked, hoping to pick up the thread of this life several hundred years ago. I'm gone from there. She had left that lifetime and was resting. She could do this now on her own. It was not necessary for her to experience her death to do so. We waited for several minutes. This lifetime had not been spectacular. She had remembered only some descriptive highlights and the interesting visit to the fortune teller. You see anything now? I asked again. No, she whispered. Are you resting? Yes. Jewels of different colors. Jewels? Yes, they are really lights, but they look like jewels. What else? I asked. I just. She paused, and then her whisper was loud and firm. There are many words and thoughts that are flying around. It's about coexistence and harmony, the balance of things. I knew the masters were nearby. Yes, I urged her on. I want to know about these things. Can you tell me? Right now, they are just words, she answered. Coexistence and harmony, I reminded her. When she answered, it was the voice of the poet master. I was thrilled to hear from him again. Yes, he answered. Everything must be balanced. Nature is balanced. The beasts live in harmony. Humans have not learned to do that. They continue to destroy themselves. There is no harmony, no plan to what they do. It's so different in nature. Nature is balanced. Nature is energy and life and restoration. And humans just destroy. They destroy nature. They destroy other humans. They will eventually destroy themselves. This was an ominous prediction. With the world constantly in chaos and turmoil, I hoped this would not be soon. When will this happen? I asked. It will happen sooner than they think. Nature will survive, plants will survive, but we will not. Can we do anything to prevent that destruction? No. Everything must be balanced. Will this destruction happen in our lifetime? Can we avert it? It will not happen in our lifetime. We will be on another plane, another dimension when it happens, but we will see it. Is there no way of teaching humankind? I kept looking for a way out, for some mitigating possibility. It will be done on another level. We will learn from that. I looked on the bright side. Well, then our souls progress in different places. Yes, we will no longer be here as we know it. We will see it. Yes, I conceded. I have a need to teach these people, but I don't know how to reach them. Is there a way, or do they have to learn this for themselves? You cannot reach everyone. In order to stop the destruction, you must reach everyone. And you cannot. It cannot be stopped. They will learn. When they progress, they will learn. There will be peace, but not here in this dimension. Eventually, there will be peace. Yes, on another level. It seems so far away, though, I complained. People seem so petty now, greedy, power hungry, ambitious. They forget about love and understanding and knowledge. There is much to learn. Yes. Can I write anything to help these people? Is there some way? You know the way. We do not have to tell you. It will all be to no avail, for we will all reach the level, and they will see. We are all the same. One is no greater than the next, and all is just lessons. Yes, I agreed. This lesson was a profound one, and I needed time to digest it. Catherine had become silent. We waited, she resting, and I pensively absorbed in the dramatic pronouncements of the past hour. Finally, she broke the spell. The jewels are gone, she whispered. The jewels are gone, the lights, they are gone. The voices too, the words? Yes, I see nothing. As she paused, her head began to move from side to side. A spirit is looking. At you? Yes. Do you recognize the spirit? I'm not sure. I think it might be Edward. Edward had died during the previous year. Edward was truly ubiquitous. He seemed to be always around her. What did the spirit look like? Just the just the white, like lights. He had no face, not like we know it. But I know it's he. Was he communicating at all with you? No, he was just watching. Was he listening to what I was saying? Yes, she whispered. But he's gone now. He just wanted to be sure I'm all right. I thought about the popular mythology of the guardian angel. Certainly, Edward, in the role of the hovering, loving spirit watching over her to make sure she was all right, approached such an angelic role. And Catherine had already talked about guardian spirits. I wondered how many of our childhood myths were actually rooted in a dimly remembered past. I also wondered about the hierarchy of spirits, about who became a guardian and who a master, and about those who were neither, just learning. There must be gradations based upon wisdom and knowledge, with the ultimate goal that of becoming godlike and approaching, perhaps merging somehow with God. This was the goal that mystic theologians and had described in ecstatic terms over the centuries. They had had glimpses of such a divine union, short of such personal experiences. Vehicles such as Catherine, with her extraordinary talent, provided the best view. Edward had gone, the Catherine had become silent. Her face was peaceful and she was enveloped in serenity. What a marvelous talent she possessed, the ability to see beyond life and beyond death, to talk with the gods and to share their wisdom. We were eating from the tree of knowledge, no longer forbidden. I wondered how many apples were left. Carol's mother, Minette, was dying from the cancer that had spread from her breast to her bones and liver. The process had been going on for 4 years and now could no longer be slowed down by chemotherapy. She was a brave woman who stoically endured the pain and weakness, but the disease was accelerating, and I knew that her death was approaching. The sessions with Catherine were going on simultaneously, and I shared the experience and revelations with Minette. I was mildly surprised that she, a practical businesswoman, readily accepted this knowledge and wanted to learn more. I gave her books to read, and she did so avidly. She arranged for and took a course with Carol and me in Kabbalah, the Jewish mystical writings that are centuries old. Reincarnation and the in between planes are basic tenets of Kabbalistic literature. Yet, most modern day Jews are unaware of this. Minette's spirit strengthened as her body deteriorated. Her fear of death diminished. She began to anticipate being reunited with her beloved husband Ben. She believed in the immortality of her soul, and this helped her endure the pain. She was holding on to life, awaiting the birth of another grandchild, her daughter Donna's first baby. She had met Catherine in the hospital during one of her treatments, and their eyes and words joined peacefully and eagerly. Catherine's sincerity and honesty helped to convince Minette that the existence of an afterlife was indeed true. A week before she died, Minette was admitted to the hospital's oncology's floor. Carol and I were able to spend time with her, talking about life and death, and what awaited us all after death. A lady of great dignity, she decided to die in the hospital, where the nurses could care for her. Donna, her husband, and their 6-week-old daughter came to spend time with her and say goodbye. We were almost continuously with her. About 6 in the evening of the night Minette died, Carol and I, having just arrived home from the hospital, both experienced a strong urge to go back. The next 6 or 7 hours were filled with serenity and a transcendental spiritual energy. Although her breathing was labored, Minette had no more pain. We talked about her transition to the in between state, the bright light, and the spiritual presence. She reviewed her life mostly silently and struggled to accept the negative parts. She seemed to know that she couldn't let go until this process was completed. She was waiting for a very specific time to die in the early morning. She grew impatient for this time to come. Minette was the first person I had guided to and through death in this manner. She was strengthened, and her grief was assuaged by the entire experience. I found that my ability to heal my patients had significantly expanded, not just with the phobias and anxieties, but especially in death and dying or grief counseling. I intuitively knew what was wrong and what directions to take in the therapy. I was able to convey feelings of peacefulness, calm, and hope. After Minette's death, many others who were either dying or who were the survivors of a loved one's death came for help. Many were not ready to know about Catherine or the literature about life after death. But even without imparting such specific knowledge, I felt that I could still deliver the message. A tone of voice, an empathic understanding of the process, and of this their fears and feelings, a look, a touch, a word, all could get through at some level, and touch of God, of hope, of forgotten spirituality, of shared humanity, or even more. And for those ready for more, to suggest readings and to share my experiences with Catherine and others was like opening a window to a fresh breeze. The ones who were ready to be revived, they gained insights even more rapidly. I believe strongly that therapists must have open minds. Just as more scientific work is necessary to document death and dying experiences, such as Catherine's, so is more ex- experiential work necessary in the field. Therapists need to consider the possibility of life after death and integrate it into their counselings. They do not have to use hypnotic regressions, but they should keep their minds open, share their knowledge with their patients, and not discount their patients' experiences. People are now devastated by threats to their mortality. The plague of AIDS, nuclear holocaust, terrorism, disease, and many other catastrophes hang over our heads and torture us daily. Many teenagers believe they that they won't live past their 20s. This is incredible, reflecting the tremendous stresses in our society. On the individual level, Minette's reaction to Catherine's messages is encouraging. Her spirit has strengthened, and she felt hope in the face of a great physical pain and bodily deterioration. But the messages are for all of us, not just the dying. There is hope for us too. We need more clinicians and scientists to report on other Catherines, to confirm and expand her messages. The answers are there. We are immortal. We will always be together. So, wow, that's all for today, friends. Yeah. Anybody wants to share?
Hi Madhu, Lakshmi here.
Yes, Lakshmi. Hi,
Yeah,
Lakshmi.
yes. One question I had regarding this 3:30 early morning time.
Yes.
Is this time has any significance?
Um,
I mean, in this story, we read that Catherine she got scared in her dream at 3:30 early morning.
mhm,
So I'm
mhm.
a bit curious: is there any significance during that particular time? Uh, like psychologically, does something happens to our body,
Mm. Usually, that is
or
a time. That is a time where you remember when we were kids, or at that time when you have a dreams
mm,
at the, that's called a Brahma Muhurtam, like that time when you have dreams and you remember it, that will manifest. We have been hearing this from our childhood. So, and regarding this story, I think it's just that she woke up at that time. Maybe she was in a deep sleep the whole night, and the next that the 3:30 morning, it was just the panic she had
okay?
underwent. That's
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
But surely,
I mean that story was okay, but with my experience, I get when I'm sleeping, usually at 3:30
you wake up.
or 3 4, yeah, I wake up.
Mhm.
So I just wanted to understand, because how much ever deep sleep I am, usually by
That
3:30 I get up,
that's
I'll wake up. But
wow.
again, I'll forcibly I try to put myself to sleep, but I just wanted to understand, is there any
Wow. That,
significance for that?
that's really wonderful, Lakshmi. If you're like all these things just doesn't happen like that. So if you are waking up at that time, that means your your sleep is done and you should sit in meditation. That's the beautiful time. If you can meditate at that time, that is
Okay.
that's more powerful. And try to do it. If at all again
Hmm.
tomorrow you wake up at that time, it's like a
Yes.
calling. It's somebody is waking you up. Hey, wake up. It's time.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
sometimes we don't know why we are waking up at that time. To
Right.
find the answer, like why we are waking up at that time, you have to just go into that silence. And in those times,
Hmm.
everybody will be sleeping. Everybody will be sleeping, and there is no much of traffic jam in the head. We
Correct.
think that only we are thinking, right? So everybody's thoughts are influencing us.
Hmm. True.
So at that time, like when everything is still, if you can able to connect to that silence, and you will find all the answers. So if you are getting up at that time, please meditate, and take this an opportunity. Try it. It will.
Okay. Sure. Yes. And one more question I had. I'm not sure if anybody has experienced it. Like during our sleep, I sometimes feel like somebody is walking on the bed, especially near their legs. I really don't know. I'm not scared of it because I know there is nothing
Mm,
not to be scared, but I just want to understand what is that, why do we feel like that? Obviously
mhm.
my husband and kid who are sleeping next to me are happily sleeping. It's only me who will feel like
Mm.
somebody is jumping on the bed or they're getting down the bed.
No, I think Neelima has something to share. Neelima, please go ahead, Neelima.
Uh, I do get same kind of experience as well, Lakshmi ji.
Right.
The thing what I felt is like they are our spirit guides who are being with us and guiding all the way. They are taking care of us. So if especially if you are not scared, then
Hmm.
you can just imagine that they are your spirit guides who are trying to help you. Like even when you go to dream worlds, sometimes you need help in order to go to higher worlds. So these spirit guides also lift up, and they guide each and every step. Subconsciously also they guide us, which we even don't remember when we wake up. And
Hmm.
yeah, this is what from my experience I can tell you.
Okay. Okay.
And surely, Lakshmi, if you're not scared, that means it's all protection. So they're all the guides who are just there. So as like as in this book it is said that like we all have guardian angels. We know
Hmm.
it or we don't know it. We are always surrounded by them. So just we have to know it. So good
Okay.
that you are not scared, and like so you are okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
when I woke up, it happened like before Diwali only. I didn't raise that question before Diwali because everyone were in that Diwali mood. So, but it happened, and then I woke up. Then I was thinking it maybe just my like I'm just thinking or imagining something. There is nothing, and yes,
Mm,
so I do feel sometimes like somebody is there at in the house moving around,
mm,
but since there is nothing harm happening around me, I'm feeling like it may be
yeah.
positive
Yes.
and nothing to
and
worry.
and sometimes what you can do is you can ask questions, like hey master, what is it that you want to communicate to me? Is there anything that I have to learn? Maybe you can energetically ask that master. You can release his thought, as Nilma was telling, release the intention. This is what it is. You have to release that intention of asking this right question, and then you will intuitively get the answer. So when and you can feel it is from them.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
thank you.
that's great. Thank you. Yes, Master Sahar.
Hello, Master Madhu.
Good to hear you, Sahar. Sah Sahar, your
I
voice is,
really miss her. Is it clear now?
yes, it's okay. It's better
Hello?
now. Yes, yes, it is
Yeah.
better now, Sahar.
Mm, yeah, okay. It's really good to be with you again. Yeah. I missed a very long, beautiful chatter. And I enjoyed the story today. I wanted to comment about, I really enjoyed it because, or I always enjoy the storytelling from you because you give it life. You don't just read to us. So it becomes like you invoke our imagination. We don't have to do any effort to imagine what you are saying. And I wanted to comment about what you were talking about now. Yeah, thank you for raising this issue. Actually, it happened to me many times in different forms since I was very young, but the one that lasted these strange feelings and so on, about 17 or 18 years ago. It lasted for years, actually, about 4 to 5 years, that someone was breathing. I say someone because I I just considered it someone. I named it someone breathing besides my head. And I can hear the breathing. I can hear it closely. And I was checking my brother, and I was checking my nephew was sleeping sometimes with us, and my mother, my father. I was going around and around the whole night for a few weeks. Then I just took it for granted, and I wasn't afraid anymore because I said to myself, if it's something bad, I would be hurt already, and no harm at all. So maybe it's a communication, maybe it's a being that loves to be there, and this is their sign, and I receive it as breathing. Maybe I just perceive it like this, but it's not breathing at all. But I stopped wondering about it until it stopped for a while. I was asking, like, as I was asking for, where is my friend? But actually, I didn't have more communication than this. But I knew later that when you meditate too much, or you do the proper things, and your third eye or ajna start to be activated, you start to get sensitive to things and beings around us. We are not the only beings on this planet. So we start to perceive things or receive things from them. They communicate all the time. But we have to just be in tune. So now I'm happy that I had this experience, and I didn't understand it, I say, for about 17 years or 16 years, something like this. And I understand it now. Yeah, it was something good, but there's still the chance to repeat it again, but this time on purpose too. But I really leave it to happen by itself. If it's something good. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
when is the time when we are ready, Sahar, like they just appear and they give their messages. So for
Yes,
that,
exactly.
the only thing I have read in many books, and I know it for sure, the only thing that we should not carry is fear. The moment we have fear, nothing will, we cannot receive anything, any information
Yes, we
that
put
that is
ourselves
being
down.
shared.
Yeah,
Yes. So
exactly.
so if
Exactly.
if the God is in front of us also, like if we are scared, we just we are in so much ignorance, we don't see the light, we get scared.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
what the most important thing that we have to do in our life is to let go of the fear, any kind of fear. So these fears are blocking us to see the reality. The picture is in front of us, but it's just that we are not aware of it. Only when we release this curtain of fear, then we can experience a lot of beauties. And yeah, what you said is true. They will
Indeed,
appear
Madhu, indeed.
when the time is right. They come to you when the
Yes.
time is right.
Well, like you
Yes.
said, when we are
Thank you.
ready. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you
when
so
we are
much, Madhu,
ready.
and thank you all.
Thank you, Sahar.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
sharing. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Anybody else,
Madhu,
friends?
I have a question, but I want to wait for everybody. Like, if anybody else has anything.
Anybody else, friends? Anybody else wants to ask a question or share anything? Okay, Swapna, yeah, we can go ahead, Swapna.
So I have this question. Normally, when we do affirmations, when we have something that we want to manifest, or
Mm,
when we want to change something, we do these affirmations, right?
mm,
So,
mm,
in spite of doing affirmations, sometimes we sink back into that state of, like not having a certain thing that we want to.
mm,
Uh, it happens like especially when things that we want to manifest take time, right?
mm, mm,
So how do we keep ourselves back in that thing, Madhu? Like I know they say that you have to be in that state, so constantly try to be bring that emotion and all that. But
yes.
it's not that easy. That's what, even though I'm trying to practice.
Mm,
So what do we do like in such cases? Because every day with a lot of positivity, I make these affirmations, be it with
yes.
water or writing it somewhere. But
Mm-hmm.
suddenly something you see or
Yes.
something that happens, then you again
Mm,
sink back.
that's true.
And because now we are more conscious that we don't want to think negative. And the moment I get that thought, I'm like, oh, so all the thing that I did in the morning, I'm negating it by bringing
Mm,
in such thoughts.
mm,
So I
mm,
don't want to fall into that that loop. So
yes.
what is the best way to come out of
Yeah.
it, or how do we sustain
And
that positivity?
very, very good question, Swapna. Recently, we had in the morning meditation sessions, we had Shanti Sri from USA, and she was sharing that we humans we think a lot. We want something, but again, we think, oh, it is not happening. Oh, I'm doing something bad. So whenever you have these kind of thoughts, whenever you are, as you were telling, that you are again falling into the trap, whenever you have these kind of thoughts, say to yourself that it is not you. It is not me who is doing that. It is not me who is thinking that. Then you cancel it. Then that
Okay.
in that way you give power to this affirmations, the right intentions which you release, because we all are humans. We tend to go back, and we like that's where we have to bring us forward,
Mhm.
not to be there in that state. This is the beautiful line which I liked so much, like where Shanti Sri ji explained that whenever you are like you want something but it is not happening, you say, you release this affirmation that, okay, I want to have a like a big house, or something. I want to experience higher states of spirituality. then
Exactly.
then
Mhm.
again there is a doubt, like, oh, why is it delaying, why is it not happening? So if those kind of doubts come to your mind, that means say immediately that it is not you. When you say that it
Okay.
is not you, that will get cancelled.
Yeah, very powerful tool, Madhu. Like I'm
Yes,
using the what Ram said when I'm getting some
cancel.
thoughts, cancel. So I need to apply this too, because it's not about any materialistic things. Sometimes it's about your health, or sometimes it's about your spiritual progress too. I get this thing wherein I feel I'm going backwards,
Mm,
that kind
mm.
of feeling. But I don't want to get trapped in that feeling that I'm going backwards. Is there anything called going backwards? Sometimes I question, and I don't think so. I feel no, there's nothing like that.
There is nothing. No,
Yeah.
there
So
is
I
nothing. Yeah. So
definitely.
even with, if we think that we are going backwards in all these things, then the thought itself is, like that we are thinking like that. That thought itself is like bring us forward. Hey, why am I thinking like that? It is not me.
Yes, I'm
So
I'm doing that, Madhu. Actually, I'm also saying it to myself that okay, so I mean, if I have to go through this phase, let me go through. I hope this bring this is also a step for me to go forward. I'm trying
mhm,
to motivate
right.
myself that way.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, thank you,
wonderful.
Madhu.
Thank you, Sapna. Yes,
I think, can I add also one more?
yes, please, Neelima, go
I
ahead,
mean, I
Neelima.
just love the one which you said, like, which when something happened, this is not me.
Mm,
Um, And just adding one more point to it, it also depends on the situation as well, Swapnaji. I mean, I would like to share my experience at one point of time. You know, at one point of time when I came to home, my brother shouted at me a lot, quite a lot. And without any instance, I felt so much happy that he shouted. You know, if when I understood the situation, all the pressure he just released. So if we also, I mean, this is also one of my feeling, if we look behind the scenes as well, if we understand the situation in also other people's perspective, then I think it doesn't affect us. This is one more thing. And when I get angry sometimes, like my when my boss, when we have a lot of debates or anything, I just use that anger also into some positive thing. Like if I'm so angry, I'll sit all day and night and I will continuously read some kind of, I'll do some kind of courses. So automatically this negative emotion is also transforming into positive emotion. But this is as one, I mean, one technique which I also follow. So I just wanted to share.
Mm. It's like
Thank you,
diverting the
Neelima.
energies.
Yes,
It's
yes,
like diverting the energies to the good.
Yes,
And
yes,
energy is the same. Energy is the same. It's just how where you put that energy, it all matters.
yeah,
The knife is the same, like either you can cut the vegetables or cut the throat, but
yes,
how you use it is all matters.
yeah.
So yeah, thanks, Nilma. That's great. It's
Thank
great
you.
suggestion. Yeah. Anything else, friends? Okay, so friends, we will all again see each other tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, I'll be guiding a meditation session. Tomorrow morning is in Germany. It is at 6 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. India time and 11 p.m. US time and 7 p.m. Egypt time. So again, we will see connect each other tomorrow evening once again with this water element. And as Neelima suggested, that let us all prepare ourselves to bring that tub and put our feet in that tub while we are meditating. Is that what you said, Neelima? Is that what we are going to do tomorrow?
Yes, yes, Madhu, yes.
Okay, so we will be crossing our or putting our feet in the water, and then we will be meditating. Yes, that's great. So please do join us, friends, and share it to your friends. It is these 9 days. It will be amazing, amazing journey with different elements experiencing. So yeah,
Yeah. Neelima, are we adding any salt to the tub of water?
I mean,
can,
yes, yes, Madhu, you can.
you can do that. You can do that, Lakshmi.
Okay,
No
okay.
problem.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Good. So, okay, friends, then have a lovely day, a lovely evening, and a lovely night. And thanks to our Neelma once again for this initiative. And we will all do this together.
Our
And
masters guided as
yes.
Madhu. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Neelma. Yeah.
Thank
See you all again tomorrow. Namaste to all. Bye bye.
thank you, everyone. Thank you all. Bye.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.